Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Hunky Dory TV and happy Friday. This is our first Friday of 2023, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, because Saturday was New Year's Eve, wasn't it? And we love a Friday. We love a Friday for lots of reasons. We give stuff away. We do spin the wheel, we do the Win It Weekly, and 9 times out of 10 we have the fabulous Kat in demonstration station.
Thank you.
So we do love a Friday. How are you, Kat?
I'm good.
Good.
Feeling the new year at the moment.
Yeah. I do love a good New Year. I don't know. I feel like New Year and kind of September when the kids go back to school is like a really good kind of refresh. It's good to have like a bit of a fresh start, isn't it?
It is.
But yeah, we hope you're all having a fabulous start to your new year. And we've got Jem looking after us today. Good morning, Jem.
Good morning.
How are you? Good, fabulous. Okay, so we have got a brand new launch for you today. I launched this yesterday on Hobby Maker and I loved it. I was so happy when we were sorting out the schedule and I got this launch. I was like, yes, I love these dies. They're just incredible. So we've got our brand new Moonstone Liftables Petals and Wings collection. But first of all, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. How fabulous is this prize this week? I mean, on Tuesday when we came in and Emily was like, oh, this is your Win It Weekly, I was like, no. So how awesome is this?
It's a high point to hit at the beginning of the
Isn't
year, isn't
it?
it?
I know. I was like, Emily, I think you've peaked on the 3rd of January. So we are going to be giving away 3 of these incredible stamp presses today. So it's your last chance to get your answers in, but you do need to answer our question correctly. So we would like to know from you, which is the first country to enter the new year? Is it A, Australia? Is it B, Tonga? Or is it C, Japan? I'd never even heard of Tonga the other day. I had to actually Google it. I know.
Oh, see, I'm a rugby
I was going to say, I feel like
it's
it's a rugby thing.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I have heard of it, it's from rugby.
Yeah.
Do they do a crazy dance? Who's that, New Zealand?
All those kind of nations, don't
Do they?
Yeah, Tonga do a haka as well, yeah.
Oh, a haka, that's what it's called. It's not a
Yeah.
crazy dance, it's called a haka. I will remember that one. So let us know what you think the answer is. It is the tiniest little place. Like when I looked at it on the map, have you seen how small it is?
Yeah.
Honestly, it is the dinkiest little place. But let us know what you think the answer is, and we'll be selecting 3 winners later on in the show. Okay, are you ready? First of all, we're going to have a look at some of the beautiful cards that the team have made with these fabulous dies. Aren't they absolutely stunning? The dies are just incredible. So we do have a fabulous bundle for you. Look at that price if you're a diamond member. £31.47 will get you all 3 of those brand new die sets. They are absolutely stunning. So in there you're going to get the fabulous bird, you're going to get the butterflies, and you are going to get those florals. And as the name suggests, they do have those kind of liftable elements, so you can really shape them and kind of bring that image to life, and they just look fantastic. So £34.97 is your price, but of course if you're a diamond member, £31.47. I mean, come on, that's just epic, isn't it? It saves you £10 anyway off the individual price, but they are just absolutely beautiful. Let me show you them in a little bit more detail. So we're going to start with the blossoming bird. Look at this. Oh, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? I'm going to flip it around for you in a second so you can see the actual metal. So the way that these work is they cut into your cardstock. So they're not going to cut that design out. There are going to be some fully cut out elements, but the idea is that this cuts into your card. So let me bring you one of the gorgeous makes in so you can see exactly what we're talking about here. So can you see on the wings we've got this beautiful kind of lifted up element section here, but they're not cut out from the cardstock completely. They just kind of cut in these details. So your leaves all cut out, But then again, on your flowers, you've got some of these petals that will just kind of lift up to give you that fabulous dimensional effect. Can you see when we lift that there? It's absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And add in some of your different cardstocks in the background, add in your shimmer card, add in your mirror, add in maybe some of your darker cardstocks and things like that. It's going to really kind of make that image pop. It's absolutely beautiful. This is one of our cards done by the fabulous Kim, and she's used her watercolour pencils to colour that image in there, so you can see you've got that really soft, delicate image. It is just beautiful. So that one is your first die. Your second one is it's possibly my favourites. Possibly my favourite is the Butterfly Beauty. You've got that absolutely stunning cascade of butterflies there, just kind of sweeping across the page. It's quite a large die. I fit this perfectly onto a 5x7 yesterday. So yeah, it's a nice substantial die, and obviously, as you can imagine, those wings just lift up and really kind of bring that whole die to life. Look at that. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? So beautiful. Just add in your different cardstocks behind there, using Glimmer Mist on here to give it that fabulous kind of shimmer. This one is one of Jessie's cards. It is just lovely. So if you want like a quick kind of colour coverage, your Glimmer Mists are perfect for that. Equally, you could use your inks, you could use your watercolour pencils like the first card, you could use your brush markers, your alcohol pens, anything at all to colour these in, and they're going to look absolutely incredible every single time. And then our final die in the set excuse me, is our beautiful fabulous flowers. This one, it's just gorgeous. So let me turn this around. So again, it cuts in, so it doesn't actually cut a square out. If you want this to cut like a panel, if you cut like a 5x5 piece of cardstock and then cut this into it in the middle, you'll get that lovely frame as well. But this actually just cut in, so if you want to use it kind of for the front of your card, a little bit like cutter cards, then you can do that as well. Look at this stunning card that Samantha has made for us, and what she's done here, she's actually covered the whole of that die cut in silver embossing powder and embossed it, so it's given it that fabulous metallic effect, but it's just not as kind of glary as your mirror card. It's a little bit more kind of muted, and then just lifting up some of those petals is just going to give you such wonderful dimension. It's gorgeous. That would be so pretty as like a box top. You know, it'd be absolutely stunning. So £13.49 each if you're a diamond member for your individual dies, but obviously the value really is in that larger bundle, which was just £31.47 if you are a diamond member. Oh, you can get two for £24.98 as well if you wanted to do that. Okay, Kat, we're coming to you. Very excited.
So I'm going to go straight in with the last one that you showed.
Ooh.
And I'm going to use it as a panel on this card.
Nice.
So I'm going to take one of my nesting dies. I've got the stitched edged here because I think it really picks up quite well on the detail.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
And this is another way you can cut them out as a panel, which is great as well. So I am taking some of our watercolour cardstock because we are going to be using our brush markers.
Very excited.
So let's get the basic bits done first. So you can pop this down here, and you'll see it fits absolutely perfectly in there, which makes your job a lot easier for lining it up.
I actually used the nesting dies of this one yesterday as well, and I used the circle one with the bird. Oh, it was so pretty. Just cuts it out. It's a topper then, you know, if you want it to be a topper, you've got that option as well.
It is, absolutely. Great mates think alike, because I might be doing a circle one with the bird.
Oh my goodness. We're like one brain. You just got the better half.
Oh, I don't think so. I learnt from the best. So put this through the die cut machine.
Ooh.
I think we're due some from new plates here. I did notice a crack in it before.
Big time, yeah. I have the, I did bring the MIDI in. Yeah, I brought the MIDI in. I took the MIDI home to prep on Tuesday with these. And do you know what? I was a little bit concerned that they wouldn't cut that well, but they actually cut really well in the MIDI. I was quite impressed.
Now this is cut really well on the outside. I'm just going to put it one more time through, just for good measure, just for some of those middle bits. just to make sure.
They are really detailed dies, aren't they? And sometimes you just need to just shimmy things around, put it through a couple of times. You might need a shim on your machine. They're all different, aren't they?
Always play. The best thing to do when you get a new die is take some of your scrap cards, some of your leftovers.
Yeah.
The things that you know you're going to like to cut out, like your adorable scoreable or your Miri and things like that, and just have a play.
Yeah.
Write it in a little book, so you know how to layer it up when it comes
what
to
works.
your actual proper crafting. Just take this off here. And I'm hopeful with all these little bits falling out that it has done a lovely job for me.
It's very positive when everything falls out like that. Good morning to everyone watching on Facebook and on YouTube this morning.
I'm just, while it's still holding in the die, I'm going to go over while it's still in the die first, just because that helps with these detailed dies, just so you're not bending or messing it around too much. But look at that. I think we've pretty much got everything.
There's a few people asking if they'll go through the MIDI. They absolutely will. Yeah, I was just saying I did all my prep with them with the MIDI at home, and they fit through absolutely perfectly. I think it was the flowers I just had to put through, just twist it to kind of cut it and then twist it, just pop it through again. But yeah, cut absolutely fine.
I think if you prepare yourself to do a couple of cuts before you do it,
yeah, that's it.
Seba's thing, it does it. So I have been through my brush markers and I've picked out, I've got a couple of greens, I've got a pink and orange, so I'm going for that really kind of pastel-y kind of tones here, and I've got my silicone matte. So instead of colouring straight onto there, I'm going to use these like as a die today, so we can get in and we'll see where we're going. So I'm just going to start, put a little bit into my palette here, and I'm not going to do the whole thing, don't worry, but I'm going to do a bit for you.
Yeah,
so
this is our favourite bit.
Where I colour, and the beauty of these is you don't have to be too precise. The look that I'm going for here is really, really loose. You don't have to colour the whole leaf. I'm leaving like the little white edges around the side. Once it's dried down, you can always go back and add a little bit more colour in. But what I'm going to do with these ones when it has dried down a bit is I'm going to turn my pen round and use the fine liner
I was just going to say you could do that,
to go in and pick out all those beautiful line details that are embossed into there as well. So that's a pink one done. Take me that way, just get a bit of that colour off. So should we go and put the middles in? We'll go with this lovely mustardy kind of yellow colour to do things. This is 056.
I love that you can with these pens you can be really quite kind of soft and have that really gorgeous watercolour look, but if you go straight in with the pen you get a much bolder kind of finish as well. So it's really down to you, isn't it, and what look you're wanting.
And you can mix and match. You can do both on the same one to add build the detail up.
Oh, they look lovely just with your yellow centres, you know.
They do. I started with that yesterday and I was tempted just to leave it there, but I thought, really no, I think I won't get away with that. And we'll do these little tiny ones yellow as well. And this is a great technique if you're not that confident with your colouring.
Yeah.
This is a great way to start out.
They're so pretty. I mean, this particular one I think is really stunning to just use as a panel and not actually lift any of the elements up. If you don't want to actually go down that route, it looks absolutely stunning just kind of flat.
So we'll just do a purple because I'm going to use my purple on the edges as well.
Oh, nice.
Just bring that colour in. I'm just remembering what colours I did where for the one I made earlier.
You can of course grab all of these bits and pieces off the website. We've got our brush markers available on the web. You can also get your water brushes, your mixed media mat, whatever you need there. We will be taking a look at some Super Savers soon. I haven't actually seen what's on Super Savers this month. Did you do that on Wednesday, Kat?
No, we did the What did I do on Wednesday? I can't remember.
Oh, you did all? Did you do occasions?
I did. Yes, I did. Of
it's
course.
Lovely, isn't it? That as well.
Absolutely amazing.
Was it Super Savers yesterday, Jem? Yesterday. I knew we'd done them. Oh, this is looking beautiful.
So it's just picking out all those beautiful light tones. And remember as well, always do a test when you're, because obviously the colour that you see in there is going to be different once you water it down. So make sure, don't necessarily go and think, oh, I want a pastel-y kind of orange colour, so go and pick the pastel orange because it'll water down. Go for something a bit more vibrant. Right, let's do the edges now. So I am going to take that purple again, just fill that one up a little bit. I'm just going to do one side, and what we're going to do, this is going to look absolutely cray-cray because I'm just trying to show you lots of little different bits that we're doing on it, not doing the whole thing, but I promise it'll come together. So you would take that all the way around all the four sides.
It really kind of frames it, doesn't it, once you've added that bit of colour onto the border?
It does. You just keep topping up your colour. And then we'll add a little bit of green in and my detail, and then I'll show you the finished result.
Exciting. You can of course cut these out if you wanted to use them as embellishments as well, or kind of cut them out and layer them up.
So I've got two greens here. I've got one that I'm doing like the little viney bits with. So these little bits here.
It looks like pickle, that one. I like that green.
We are pickle fans, me and you, aren't
I'm sure
we?
that one is called pickle. I love it.
So just take these round the little vine bits.
Yes.
And then we're going to take the slightly stronger green. Because again, when you put that out there, you think, oh, that's not going to work with that card. But it does once you water it down.
Once you water it down. And you can really take a lot of that colour out. You can keep watering it down to get to a real pastel shade as well, can't you?
And that's what it's done. It's just a little bit strong on there, so I've just gone in with my water.
Yeah.
And just taking it down a little bit. So we'll just do this one. So once that's all done, I do want to go in with my black, because I am going to be adding a stamped sentiment with my black, so it's just to tie all those little details together.
Yeah.
And I do love that contrast between a crisp white, a pastel and a black. So I'm just going to take, if I can find it, the heat gun just to dry this off very quickly, so my black isn't going to splurge on me. And in fact, before I do that, the other reason is because, like I said, we're going to use our fine line end of these to go in and fill in.
Oh, I love this technique. It looks so cool.
It really works, doesn't it? It really, really makes them.
So Jen and Stacey, who design our dies and our stamps and embossing folders, they've kind of done all that detail work for you. The kind of grooves are there. They're like little deboss lines, and it's almost just like following the lines, isn't it? It's so easy.
It is. And there's something so therapeutic about it as well.
I started doing it on my bird demo yesterday. I was like, I'm just going to add a couple of these little feathers in, and I was like, I can't stop. It's so beautiful.
So just go in, and you can just see how that then really, really makes it pop.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to take my black, and we're just going to follow the stitch detail here. Now I've learned that if you just hold it for a second while it's in there, it just really fills that.
Oh, okay. So it kind of like bleed out a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely lovely for you. And then the same with the stitched edge, just follow that round. Takes a little bit of time, but it's worth it for the finished product. And when you've done all that, you should end up with something that looks like this.
Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
And it doesn't take that much time.
No.
You just carry on where I'm going. You literally can do it in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then you go through and you can either do it from the back or from the front, and this is what makes the liftables, all these little cut out elements that you just pop up. And I love the dimension that they've got as well, because they're not all cut exactly the same.
Yeah.
So it gives you that much more realistic.
It does. It gives you the different heights, doesn't it?
So just go through and pop all them up.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to take my mat out the way. Now I'm finished with my messy crafting. And we're going to back this onto a little bit of our green parchment.
Ooh.
Just to fill in those leaves and all those details there. So I've gone in and I've added just a super skinny tape to the front here, to the back even.
You know what you meant. Ooh, your 3-in-1 dye brushes and super savers. Ooh, fancy grabbing it for $8.99 instead of $11.99. Yes, please.
Wowie. So let's pop this up to the edge here, and that should eliminate my cutting down to just 2 sides. Because I'm going to use another nesting die in a minute, just a straight edge square one that fits inside, to make my card an aperture.
Okay.
I know we have got some already done for you, but I'd not got one at hand, so this is what I'm doing. So you could just pop this on the front and then stick your parchment on the back of your aperture, but I just think this way keeps it much more cleaner for the inside and the aesthetic of your card. So we'll pop that somewhere while we're getting this bit done.
What size are you going with?
It's a 6x6.
6x6.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Because I do like that white space.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of. And again, when I'm cutting anything out like this, I try and stick my tape on the bit that we're taking away, and then if there is any problems, we're not ruining any of the card blank on the outside.
That you need, top tip.
Through here. Oh, you've not seen my new top tip, have you?
No.
My construction glue.
Oh, well, I did see. I thought you were decanting a bit of leftover into a new bottle.
This is to keep it so it's all going down in the right direction, but if it drips, it's going into a bottle.
It's going into a bottle?
You can just reuse it.
Fantastic.
How has it taken me 2 years to come up with that?
I don't know. It's very exciting though.
I think it's the reason I'm having a good new year.
Purely because of that.
Yeah.
That's it. Nothing else.
That's it.
Just that.
Proud of myself for that one.
Have you read the magazine, like Dan's bit in the magazine about construction glue?
No, but I've got an idea, but I don't want to say in case I'm jumping ahead.
Well, he's put it in the magazine,
Has
hasn't he? Told everybody about it.
Wowee.
We're not going to tell you. You're going to have to get the magazine and read it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That would be cheating. So you've cut your square a little bit smaller.
Just a little bit smaller.
So that you can stick this to the edges. I see.
But that means we've got all that. What would be nice if you put the parchment on the inside, hidden away in there, and you can just pop that down.
Oh, it looks lovely with all that white space, doesn't it?
Do it with the foam pads. So I'm going to take my black fine liner again. No, I'm going to do that after I've done my stamps, so I know how much time I've got to use actually. So I've just gone for the stamps that come with the Hugs combo die set. And I need to find stamping block. And should we go for Thinking of You? That seems appropriate for this one, doesn't it?
It's a nice all-rounder sentiment, isn't it?
It is. I'm just lining that up on one of those white lines that goes across the block there, so we keep it nice and straight, and going in with our black VersaFine. I'm just going to pop this to this bottom right hand edge here.
Beautiful.
nice and clean, and then I'm just going to take the fine liner end again and just do a very light line detail all around. And then I lied again. I was meant to be done with my messy crafting, but I just want to add that little bit of purple around the side again, just so it all ties together. So I do apologise.
It's okay.
I'm going back.
Don't apologise. We're never sad at more crafting.
So we'll just go back in with our purple. Find my water brush throughout all this mess. I'm just going to add this back in to the outside, just up to that line. But again, it doesn't matter if you go over, it just adds to the effect.
Lovely. Marion Norfield got her Heartfelt Occasions and a magazine yesterday.
Wow.
Very exciting.
You're in for a fun weekend.
Aren't you? Definitely. I just found it very difficult to choose like 3 kind of demos.
I know.
It was very, very hard because I wanted to do them all.
Yeah. And they're also different as well, aren't they? And that's the absolute beauty of it. But when you've got to pick 3.
I did do DIY Dad because it was my dad's birthday on Saturday.
I did that one as well.
And the producer, Laura, she was like, oh, it's my dad's birthday next week. I was like, yeah, but mine's this weekend, so I win.
Fighting over it.
I was like, plus I'm making it, it's mine. Jean's asking if you could use an ink pad to colour the edges as well. You absolutely could.
Oh, she could, yeah.
You're using the pen because that's the colour you've used throughout the card, so you know it's matching up perfectly. But yeah, you could use your ink pads instead. You could do the whole colouring with your ink pads if you wanted, actually.
Yeah, exactly the same. Just put your colour down. And
oh, how beautiful is that?
Just see all them popping up there.
It is. It's just stunning. It really, really is gorgeous. I just love the whole effect and how delicate that looks. Yeah. It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous. Okay, are you ready to have a look at some of the other makes that the team have done? Because there are some gorgeous cards in here. I love this one that Jane's done, where she's actually cut the bird out and separated the flowers from it. So she's kind of made that a bigger die and a bigger feature. Again, using those stitch nesting dies, using our circles this time to create that one. Then we have another one with that floral kind of frame that Jane has done for us. Again, it's just gorgeous, and I love how she's left some like kind of white detail in here as well, and she's actually lifted these flowers up. I'm going to have to pop it that way. Can you see? She's like actually cut these flowers out and lifted them up to give it even more kind of dimension on there. Oh, look at this one. This is lovely. This one, it is that way, I think. Doesn't have a name on.
I think that was me.
Is that you? Cat no name?
Yeah.
It's lovely though. Isn't it gorgeous? I absolutely love that. Oh, and the butterflies. This is beautiful. This is one of Beck's, and look how dramatic the black looks under there. Let me pick up these wings a little bit more. They've been in a box. They've been a bit squashed together in a little box, but look how stunning that is, and seeing that kind of black under there, it just adds that kind of drama, doesn't it? Oh, look at this one. Cats.
Oh yeah, I did that for the sketch in the magazine.
It's absolutely stunning, isn't it? It's giving me Oriental vibes.
Yeah,
with the black and gold. Yeah. Look at the detail on the bird. Have you just done that with a gel pen, like a gold?
Yeah, just a gold gel pen.
Doesn't that look incredible? Oh wow, absolutely love that. This is another absolute stunner. So classic with the white and gold there. This doesn't have a name on either. Don't know whose this is.
So that might have been mine. I don't know. I think we all did. Yeah, it's got embossing on the side.
Yeah, that's why I was bringing it in to see that embossed detail. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely love that, and just that glimmer with the mirror card behind there. And that, remember, they're all kind of flat there because again they've been in a box. But look how we can instantly just bring this to life, just lifting up those petals. And if you're sending these out in the post, you know, just pop a little note on the inside of the card as well, saying, you know, lift up the wings for drama. You know, so they know at the other end, because look at it now, and because you can see the shadows of the wings reflecting in the mirror as well. Oh, it's just magical. Oh, and this is the one that's on the packaging, I think.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure it is. Let me just double check.
No, it's different. Well, that one's mine, I think.
Oh no, this one. Oh, it is yours. Oh, it's so cat, but red Nat. Is it Nat's writing though?
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I recognise Nat's writing. Oh, how cat, that bird is stunning.
Thank you.
Absolutely beautiful. What have you used to colour in? Is it watercolour pencils?
It was the pencils, yeah.
Look at that. Look at the detail in there. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful. So that's just some of the makes that you could be doing with those stunning dies, and so simple as well. You know, you could just be doing them in white or black, or you know, just a single colour, and get really beautiful detail in them as well. So £31.47 is your diamond price for your bundle. We're going to have a look at some of our super savers now. We mentioned it earlier, it's our 3-in-1 die brush. So instead of £11.99, you can grab that for just £8.99. It's just an essential, isn't it? Even if you've got one, it's definitely worth having another.
Yeah.
Because I'm always losing mine.
In the kitchen, because I find lots of uses for mine in the kitchen as well.
Definitely. Your storage case, perfect for organising all sorts of things. I have one of these with all of my brand new ink pads in. It fits 36 in the boxes, and then if you put the 4 together on the top in the middle, you can just close it. So they'll fit in just £14.99 down from £19.99. Everybody's favourite. Look at that price. £11.99 down from £17.94. 6 bottles of your construction glue there. Fabulous time to stock up on that. We also have our low tack tape stack. We love this. You've got all your different widths in there, so perfect if you're going to like kind of create backgrounds and ink them and things like that. Just £5.99 for 50 metres in total. Our nesting dies. Ooh, choose from our £14.99 nesting dies. Save 40% on them, so they're just £8.99. How fabulous is that? The heart one is beautiful with the floral die as well, because Bex did a card with that, and she used the heart and actually cut into the flowers and made a wedding card. It was beautiful. So £8.99 for your nesting dies. Oh, there's some more. Look at those as well. Oh, the torn edge ones are in there.
Wow.
Oh, and are they the stitch ones as well? Oh, these ones are the £19.99 ones down to £11.99. So you can be grabbing your stitched edge dies and your scallop and straight edge. The butterflies there as well. Oh, wow. Your precision craft knife and blades bundles, so that comes with the knife itself and 2 packs of spare blades, £7.99. That's an absolute bargain. That's another thing that you kind of need more than one of. Definitely. And then back in stock, we missed them. We had a whole month without them and we missed them so much. £11.99 for your rainbow scissors there, down from £14.99. Grab them now while they're on offer, because that's a fabulous price. Let me just remind you of that Win It Weekly as well before we head back over to Kat. If you would like to be with the chance of winning this incredible stamping press, we've got 3 to give away. This is going to be your absolute last chance. You need to answer our question: which is the first country to enter the new year? Is it A, Australia, B, Tonga, or C, Japan? We will be selecting 3 winners after this demo, so this is your last chance to get your answers in. Okay, Kat, we're coming to you.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we are using the bird this time. Absolutely stunning.
So pretty.
And we're going to be using a bit of craft.
Ooh.
I love a bit of craft card.
Nice.
So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm taking an A4 sheet and I'm going to use this to make myself a 6x4 card blank. So if you cut it down to 6 lengthways, and then to 8, and then just, if you line one side, instead of getting my scoreboard while it's here, and it's just one simple line, I'm going to mark that there, and then I'm just going to use my channel here, score that in. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We have a card blank.
Woohoo!
So I've gone in and I've picked 2 colours of our Matastic. I think it's the Soft Ivory and the Willow Tree. And I'm just going to do myself a couple of matte layers here. So my first one, let's do 3 notches under the 6 and 3 notches under the 4. And then another 3 notches, so that's 6 under the 6 and 6 under the 4. And for anybody that's new in the new year, one of my notches is equivalent to 1/16 on your board. It's just easier to say notch than 1/16. So there we go. We'll get the basics done and out the way, and then we can start playing with our beautiful bird dye.
Oh, Sammy is asking on Facebook, when is the new magazine going to come back into stock? Is the magazine out of stock, Jen? Is it? Oh my words. Well, I mean, we only launched it on Tuesday. What's happened? My goodness me.
I'm not surprised. It is
no,
absolutely
and
amazing.
It was very popular on Hobby Maker as well. Oh dear. I don't know the answer to that, Sammy. We'll find out after the show though and see what's going on.
So let's layer them up, double check they're exactly where I want them to be, and we can pop that off to one side to dry.
Perfect.
While we start playing with this. So I want a little bit more craft card. And I think if I cut this down, I'll do 5 1/4 just for good measure, just to make sure it's going to fit in. We can pop this on here.
Do you know the construction glue won Best Essential at the Hobby Maker New Year Awards?
Me.
New Year's Eve Awards. I can't remember what. New Year's Eve, that was it. The scoreboard won Best Tool, and we won Best Takeover with our prison takeover we did. We won all sorts of awards.
It's because they're all amazing.
Well, this is true. Well, I've got a fake Oscar in my bag that they gave us. It's very funny. I was told it had been engraved and it hasn't. It's got a sticky label on with some writing on that the director had done the takeover show. It was very funny.
It's very cute, and I'm just, like I said before, going one more time just to double check.
Oh, lots of people are saying they're glad that they've got the magazine subscription so they don't have to worry about getting one. That is like the best top tip. It really is. Our magazine subscription is fantastic because not only do you get your 6 issues of Crafting with Hinky delivered to your door before they're launched, you also get your diamond membership included in that, which is worth $19.99, and I think it's £47 something for your magazine subscription. And you're going to save 10% off everything because you're going to be a diamond member then as well. You're going to get your diamond gift, which is worth £20. It's just well worth doing. So you can do that now, and it will start from issue 70, which is the one that comes out in March. So if you're thinking about it, I think it was Michelle said on Tuesday that I think she said it was her father-in-law always gives her money for Christmas, and she uses it to get this because it is the gift that literally gives all year round. It's brilliant.
It really does. So again, just on the back. Just how beautiful.
Gorgeous. It kind of doesn't look much until you kind of play with this one, does it?
No. I am keeping this one quite plain, but I am, you know me.
It's just when you get those, once you get those wings up.
Once you do get those wings up. What I'm doing with this one, instead of using my die to cut it out, is I am going to fussy cut around it so we can get into those shapes. Again, I'm not going to do the whole thing because we would be here. And I know Anne-Marie's got a very busy day. So I'll just start, so you've seen that I have done it. And we're just going to go all the way around. There is a little line that marks in from like almost the crosses around the edges, so you can use that as a guide if you're a little bit unsure.
So you're cutting it out as a whole, like a whole piece?
Yeah, but I'm going to come all the way around. I'm just going to do up to the thing here, and then I'll give it in and show you the finished result. But again, it just gives that different look to it. So just follow that all the way around until you've got something.
Oh,
that looks like this.
Someone's asked if we've got the craft card, and it's out of stock. This is not okay. Can someone message Magda? Because I know we've got.
Yeah, I know
we've got something coming up, right? So I know how much craft card we've got in stock right now.
And then I've jumped ahead because there's rather a lot of die cutting on the show. I've got 2 of my nesting stitch shed circles, and I've used them again on the craft card to cut out a frame. And then we're just going to use this to place over the top. And
look
again,
at
it just gives you
that
that different kind of look. And I've gone and I've cut the bigger circle again out of the matching soft ivory, and then we can start layering this up on here.
Well, it's Julie's 60th tomorrow. She said hopefully I'll be gifted my subscription from the hubby. I hope you've got lots of hints. We have to do that in our house.
Oh, I wish my hints worked.
Well, I got one Christmas gift that I didn't buy myself.
Yeah, I gave lots of hints for my birthday.
Did you not get a cow?
No, I posted all the videos on how to wrap them up and everything.
I don't understand.
Still didn't get me one. So what I'm doing is I'm pre-lifting these because I want to glue the back to be able to stick it down, but I want them lifted a bit so I can still glue it, but they're not going to be fully covered in glue. So if you just go in and lift your bits first, it does really help. And then I'm just going to take our wet glue, hoping it's going to be nice and runny for me today. There we go.
It is our lovely Kelly Lloyd's birthday today as well. So Kelly is on our design team.
Kelly.
It's her 40th today.
Oh, happy 40th, Kelly.
You 40 twins.
I know, 40s club. It's nice because everyone's dead young on our team.
I'm nearly there, Kat, don't worry. Me and you. We're fine. It was when Beck said the other week, she's like, I've just realised that in 1 year,
I know what
you are going to be 40 and me and Natalie will both be 30. And I'm like, thanks.
And I think Rachel is as well that year, isn't she?
Is she?
Yeah. She was like, oh my God, we're getting so old. I was like, I'm going to start throwing construction glue at you.
Yeah, we're going to start getting you. We'll start poking you with the dye brush.
So I'm just going to place this in here. Just be careful where I'm popping it down so I'm not sticking those lovely liftable bits.
Oh, it's lovely, isn't it?
There's just so many things you can do with it and get so many different effects. Maybe I should have gone in with a bit more glue, but for today that'll do. And then I've just added our skinny foam pads around the inside here.
A few people are saying that when the Diamond membership's due for renewal, they're going to upgrade to the magazine subscription instead. Janie said that yours isn't due until June. It's a long time to wait to change it over. Janie, once the next mag is launched in March, oh no, it's May, isn't it? April, May. So yeah, after the May one, you'll be able to sort it then, because the next magazine won't be out until July, if that makes sense. So it's only a couple of issues. You'll have to wait. It's not too bad.
So this is going to go on over there, and you know me, I love it when things overhang and stuff. So again, I'm using my combos. I'm using my combos with all these today because they work so perfectly. So I've gone with the
are just a good size, aren't they?
They are.
And what size is your base card there again?
6x4.
Nice. I do like a little dinky 6x4 occasionally. Cute, aren't they?
And you do, because we're overhanging like the top element of it as well. It really does just make it feel that little bit bigger. It'll fit nicely into a 6x6 envelope. And that'll give you that extra little bit of room as well for the extra dimension.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's just bring in the mini for this little one. Take this forward and then bring it back, and I know it's gone all the way through. We'll do this out of our matching colours, and I've also done it out of the willow as well.
So
I'm
nice.
just going to layer these up. Let's use this little bit of scrap.
Oh, is she? Oh, Magda's putting the craft card back into stock. She's wonderful, isn't she?
I can't be without my craft card.
Well, no, and I know we have it. That's yeah. Yeah, it is rather marvellous. If you like your craft card, it's just gonna be amazing, isn't it? We've got so many fabulous new things this month. It's really, really exciting.
Just layer that, just so give that slight little drop
like
shadow
that.
effect. And then again. Good coverage. Add that to the bottom here. And then before I stick that down, just to make life a bit easier for myself, I'm going to go in with these stamps. And we've got love. And I think I decided on You Always.
Oh, nice.
Oh, no, I've changed my mind. I've just seen Is in the Air.
Oh!
That makes more sense.
Doesn't it?
Birdie. So go in. I've lost my stamping block again. No, it's the only problem with the being clear.
They just go missing.
They just do disappear. And I've taken a new colour, and I know this is one of our favourites, is the greyish.
Oh,
it's just
so
going to give
nice.
that really subtle kind of craft cardy kind of look.
Do you know what? Did I tell you about this when we were picking the names and Dan kept calling it greige? And I'm like, it's greige. And he's like, oh, it's like a grey beige. And I was like, yes.
That's the idea.
He's like, oh, that's really clever.
So we're just going to add that to the bottom there. It's just very subtle, but that's kind of the effect we want. Then we'll just go again with our construction glue, and we're just going down this middle bit. So we've not got anything nasty showing on the back of our card. I'm going to pop this on here.
I'm just lifting all the wings on these cards before I show you.
So I'm just going to go through it and add a little bit more pops. And I love on this little birdie's chest as well, we've got all these tiny little ones that come up just to give it that really great dimension.
Really
as well.
cute, isn't it?
And there we go.
Wow,
So
look
small,
at that.
quite an impactful different card. And again, you could go in with like your white gel pen or something here just
Yeah.
to pick out that details, because it is hard to pick up on screen in real life.
Yeah,
see
you
it
can
much
see
more
the
clearly.
cut, can't you? But yeah, or you could go in with one of your fine line, brush markers, pull out one of the darker kind of browns and add that detail in there as well. Sorry, I'm just like lifting all these wings up. They're all squashed. Okay, so I'm going to show you a few more makes. I'm going to remind you of the bundle, and then we are going to do our Win It Weekly. So I'm just going to get this last big one. They've just all gone very, very flat. There we go. Look at this. It's a lovely one by Samantha. Look how classic that is. Black and white. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Another couple of butterfly ones. This is one from Natalia. Again, just bringing in that black and using the glimmer mist. You can see the shimmer in those glimmer mists there in the background. They just look wonderful. We have this one from Samantha as well. Absolutely gorgeous colourways there. Really, really beautiful, soft kind of lilacs. And that's the beauty with this bird, is you can kind of make it a realistic bird. You can make it something a little bit quirky, a little bit kind of fantasy-esque if you want to. Look at that one. Cutting it kind of off the card as well. You know, the wings here are chopped off, but it looks absolutely stunning in those kind of tall, slim cards as well. This one again by Natalia, another classic, isn't it, with the silver and the white there. It's just beautiful, isn't it? The dies just do all the hard work for you, so you don't have to do like loads of crazy techniques. You can just keep it really simple. This is another one from Jessie. She's used her ink pads in the electric blue, royal blue and teal, and she's also used some glimmer mist on there. She's used the white frost, so she's kind of just spritzed that onto there to give those kind of white sizes there. And then yeah, just cut into it that way. So that is all of your wonderful dies there. We'll just take another look at the beautiful little display. It's very dinky, isn't it? £31.47 is going to get you all three of those dies. You don't have to pick a favourite. You're going to get all of them included there. It saves you £10. I mean, that's like £3.50-ish. Just under £3.50. £10.50 each, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it, for $14.99 die? Absolutely amazing. Okay, are you ready for the Win It Weekly winners? So this is our prize this week. We have 3 of these to give away. We're very excited. So we asked you, which is the first country to enter the new year? Was it A, Australia, B, Tonga, or C, Japan? It is in fact Tonga. If you're wondering where exactly Tonga is, you'll find it directly south of Samoa and about 2/3 of the way from Hawaii to New Zealand. So Tonga actually celebrates the new year before Australia and Japan. So congratulations if you got that question correctly, and super congratulations to our 3 winners, who are Sarah Taylor, Suzette Harrison Reader and Midge Smith. Congratulations, you have all won yourself one of our amazing stamping press. How very, very exciting for you. If you drop us a message, get in touch, or you can email us and we can get that sent out to you ASAP. So that is our Win It Weekly. We're going to go back to Kat for another demo. We're not giving a lot of time today. We're just like, come on Kat, another demo.
It's fine.
And then we'll be spinning that wheel.
Sorry, just like my hair. I didn't know it was right back to me. I thought you were like thinking.
No, I don't have anything else to show, Kat.
Right,
I'm done.
So we are. I'm going completely different this time. Really changing up our colourways for this butterfly.
Woo!
This gorgeous, adorable, scorable for our background, and then we're going with the black, just so you can see all the different combinations you can put together to make stunning cards. So because it's our last demo, I have prepped a bit in advance. So I've taken an 8-inch card blank and cut it down to an 8-inch by 6-inch temp fold. I've done my mat with the beautiful, colourful, adorable, scorable, and a layer with the black stamping card. So we'll just build these up, and this is going to create our background. So pop these onto here. Now with this mat and layer again, I have cut it to 1/4 of an inch rather than my usual 3 notches, just because I want to see more of that beautiful colour in the background. And I would really recommend as well that if you're doing this at home, please gut that back bit of cardstock. So
oh, definitely, yeah.
What I'm doing here, but just in the interest of demoing. We can pop this on. So I'm going to go back to my black and my adorable scorable now, and this time we are going to cut a 8-inch by 4-inch. Let's do my 4 first. So another mat. And then the same with this for the layer. So this time again I'm coming to 7 3/4 by 3 3/4.
Wow, Suzette's watching.
Oh.
First time ever winning anything, super happy. Congratulations, Suzette.
And this is the piece that I'm going to be using to pop my butterflies on down the centre here.
Oof! My goodness, Kat, you fighting Steph then?
I know, I broke my trimmer. I will be able to put it back together.
Oh, it's okay. We can fix that.
So I'm just placing that on there. And let's get the die machine back in use.
There you go. All fixed.
So I'm going to stay with my lucky 2 times 3 today, seeing it's worked for me so well so far.
The butterflies they cut quite easily, but they're quite delicate to get out as well, aren't they? You've got to be careful around the body so you don't pull any wings off.
Ooh, a little bit static then.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, my hair starts standing up on end.
We'll tell you if it does.
Carefully peeling this off, because going through twice, that's the only thing. When you use your masking tape, then it really adheres to your card.
It does, so doesn't it? You kind of can't win with it, can you?
Slow and steady. There's a little bit there, it doesn't want to come back in mistake. Wow.
Is it like stuck for life?
No, alright, it's just I'm trying to be. There's another great use for the pokey tool. Just like extra little bit there. Just to give it a wiggle. I wonder if I'll have to give it a try. I've seen, because I've been looking at like covering things with sticky back plastic and stuff, and they all say, you know, to remove them easily and stuff, heat them up. I wonder if it works the same with masking tape.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Because you're kind of melting the adhesive a little bit.
Yeah. I will give it a go. But today,
not now. Yeah, let's not do it now.
No, we're almost there. We've done it. I was like, it's just going to tear on this bit. No, I've said we've done it. So we peel this off, and you can see how beautifully that one is cut. And we're going to pop that on there, and you get this beautiful colour.
Oh, doesn't it look amazing?
Popping through the back.
It's like a true kaleidoscope of butterflies, isn't it?
It is.
All those colours.
So let's get this stuck down. But then I've got something else going on with this card, just to, because it's me. Get my wet glue out again. And my dabber.
Do you just have one dabber, or does it dry hard?
It does, but once you wet it again, it comes back. So I'm just going round and trying to fill in those spaces that aren't the butterflies, just trying to avoid them. But if you work quickly, you can get them back up.
Could you use a blending sponge if you didn't have a kitchen sponge?
Of course you could, yeah. I just think people will be a bit more willing to sacrifice the washing up sponges than the blending sponges. But of course, yeah. So we're going to pop this down here.
Oh, it looks amazing on there. This is where all your kind of pattern packs, your Duo Design paper pads are going to really come into their own, aren't they, with this?
So just get that down, and we can pop that up again. Now, to add a little bit more interest, I have jumped ahead and I've done this in advance because I knew we'd be coming towards the end of the show. I have cut it again out of the Adorable Scoreable, and then I've cut this down to just smaller than this piece and that piece, and then fussy cut round the outside, and we're going to kind of have this coming out, so you've still got another big pop of colour.
What a completely different look that gives that die though, doesn't it?
And I'm just using the construction glue this time because these are going to be like trapped under the other element, so you don't need to worry about pulling them up. If there's any that do overhang the card a little bit and you can get them up, by all means do it. But we're just going to pop this just so it's overhanging there. It's just to give that little like peekaboo, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And we're going to go in with foam pads on this one. Have I got any long thicker strips? There we go. A foam pad for all occasions.
Oh, absolutely. This is why you need all of them, isn't it? Because yeah, they're just brilliant. I love these long strips.
And I'm not going too close to the edges because I've got a little sentiment that I'm going to stick on that as well in a bit, so I want to make sure there's a little bit of a gappage, so I can pop that on. We're going to pop this over the top.
Oh, it looks amazing. You could actually do two and kind of mirror it if you wanted to as well, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
Oh, it looks incredible, Kat.
So, tell you what, can you do me a favour? Do you want to start popping those butterflies up for me a little bit? And while I die cut my sentiment, and then we are ready to rock and roll. So, just take a scrap again of this beautiful, colourful, adorable squirrel. Back to my mini. Take that back and forth. And this time we've gone with the thanks.
Sorry, I can't get to them all.
No, that's fine.
There's some little wings that I just can't get to.
No, that's fine. We get the idea. And I'm due a new wet glue as well, new PVA. It's coming to the end. Oh, come on, just give me enough, just to get this down.
You can get through this last little task. Come on.
There we go.
I just love that combination of those colours with the black is just stunning.
Just going to pop this under this bit, and this is why I said you just need that little bit of an edge just so you can slide it under.
Wow.
And then I walked into the office before after I'd set up, and I said to the girls, I said, I've just walked out of there saying I need to remember to take in with me this thing, and I can't remember what it is, and now I've just remembered it was the Aurora gems.
There should be some in one of those boxes.
You would think. Oh, then again.
Oh, they would look quite good.
Let's do this. This just picks up those colours perfectly, doesn't it? So these are like the ombre glitters. it at that, I think it's definitely a more is more card. But that's the beauty of all the wonderful things you can do with these wonderful dies.
Wow, that looks stunning, doesn't it? How beautiful is that? So different to any of the cards that we've seen with the butterflies so far as well. You know, it's just gorgeous. Thank you so much, Kat. I hope you've all loved the demos as much as I have. I've just been completely engrossed with all of your fabulous cards. Okay, we are, sorry, I put my drink away as well. We are almost done. Excuse me, we just have to spin that wheel. Ooh, it's the first wheel of 2023. It's very, very exciting. Okay, so we have a question for you. I'm going to spin. No, I'll ask the question and you can get answering and then I'll spin. Okay, so we would like to know, do you have a crafty New Year's resolution? Let us know in the comments and we're going to pick at random to win. Are you ready? What are you going to win today? Ooh, a Moonstone die. You can pick a brand new one. You can pick any die of your choice. Any die, anything at all. You could get one of the mega ones. They're a little bit more pricey. Don't get a little one. Get an expensive one. But we would like to know about your New Year's crafty resolutions. Do you have any crafty New Year's resolutions, Kat?
Well, I've already broke it because it's not to lose as much stuff and not to be as clumsy and drop things all the time. But
it's tricksy, isn't it? Though it is tricksy. Lots of people are saying keep the craft room tidy. Don't even make that resolution because you can't do it. It's just impossible. Jem, are you a little bit crafty?
Yeah, I do crochet.
Crochet. Have you got a New Year's crafty resolution?
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Is what? Don't. You have a cat though, don't you? It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yeah. Tia's not too fussed now, to be fair, for mine. Although, at the moment, it's such a disaster over Christmas. So I was like, I'm going to crochet, keep myself busy, stay off my phone. This is like all part of last year's New Year's resolution. And I ordered some yarn to make a cardigan for myself. I got a Simply Crochet magazine. On the front is this incredible cardigan. I was like, I need to make it. Wow. So I've ordered the yarn. And obviously there were some difficulties with postage pre-Christmas, wasn't there? And it didn't arrive until last week. So I went to Hobbycraft to get something, just so I could make something. And I started making this like shawl scarf thing. And it's like a 4-ply yarn, so it's really quite fine. But it's super soft. And Tia came and sat next to me the other night, and she's just like this on my wall, and I'm like, no, I'm like, you can't be doing that. She'd be plucking it all, but she doesn't chase them, but she does like to just have a little plod on them. But yeah, that is still my crafty resolution, is to just keep up the crochet, stay off my phone because it keeps me busy. Also helps with keeping snacks at bay.
Yes.
If I'm busy. Yeah. If I'm crocheting, I can't shove Ferrero Rochers in my mouth at the same time, apparently. So let us know what we've got all sorts. Let me read some out. Valerie said, I'm going to make cards just to keep for when I need them to get ahead. Catherine, possibly my favourite, not to listen to my husband when he says I don't need any more craft stuff.
Yeah.
What does he know? Julie, learn how to stamp. Karen is to use up my half-used or partly used kits I have lying around, then I'll have room to buy more. Always a good one, but again, it's another tricky one, isn't it? Elaine, needs to finish off projects. It's been my resolution for years though. Amanda, finish off all my work in progress projects. Claire is wanting to learn a new craft technique each month. That's a good one.
Wow.
Vicky, make sure I don't run out of adhesive, card blanks and card bags. That's easy done though, isn't it? It is easy done. Let's have a little look on our YouTubers to see what we've got over here. Using my craft supplies, try and craft each week and mail the cards I make to the appropriate people. That's from Gail. That's a good one. Try and get a little bit more. But I think it's just organisation, isn't it? but it's just so hard. And keeping the craft room tidy, I think that's really tricky, because once you go in to tidy, you find stuff and then you get distracted. And actually 2 hours later you turn around and you're just surrounded by even more mess because you've disrupted it all, but you found some shiny new things you'd forgotten about. Use what I buy, learn how to use more of my scraps. That's a good one, Kathy. And get better at it, and it's just practice. That's all it takes. Just do the more you do, the better you will get, for sure. Sarah, learn as many new crafts as possible. Already tried needle felting, marbling, and wire wrapped crystal jewellery. Wow, that sounds amazing. Okay, Gemma, do we have a winner?
It's Margaret Borat from YouTube. And she said the crafting time for an occasion and not leave it till last minute.
That's a good one, Margaret. Congratulations, you have won a die of your choice. Try not to leave it to last minute, but again, it's tricky, isn't it? We all do that, no matter how organised we are. It's always last minute, isn't it? Thank you all so much for tuning in this morning. TV schedule, we've got the lovely P Wheels at Hobby Maker on Sunday. She has got 1 p.m. She's got brand new floral stamper tag. Oh, gorgeous. Do you know what's on that show, Kat? Have you seen it? The parchment tag pad. Oh, I know, right? You know our tag pads, we do it in craft. We do it in watercolour, we do it in Ink Me, we do it in Miri. Now you can get it in parchment. Oh, it's gorgeous. At 3 o'clock, she's going to be taking another look at that Heartfelt Occasions. And then at 5 o'clock, did say yet to be filled, but I was very rude and I was emailing Liam during some of Kat's demos, and she'll be doing our Prism ink pads on Sunday. So she'll be showing you all sorts of fabulous techniques. And then on Monday at 10 o'clock, who is it on Monday, Jem? Do you know? It's a good question. It's a good question. Sorry, I completely just... Jenna. It is. Taking ages to load.
You and Becca.
Oh, it's me and Bex. Me and Bex. And it's super exciting. You need to make sure that you're saving up your pennies, or should we say maybe your pounds, for a very special show on Monday at 10 o'clock. So we will see you then. Have a fabulous weekend. And we'll see you Monday at 10 o'clock.